Alright, and welcome back. So in this video, I'm going to be showing off some of the new gameplay elements that have been added into The Sims for Parenthood. Over here, I had the dad, Victor, ask his daughter, Jasmine, to go and set up the table, which is a brand new interaction. And while she's doing this, her manners are going up. And with any table, you can go out of your way to put placemats, and it will actually influence your Sims to go and sit at the dining table, which I know is like, oh my god, what a concept, right? Because before this, so often a lot of the Sims would just go and chill out at the bar on the island, or they would go outside for some reason, but this time they'll actually all go and eat together. So obviously we need to go make some food. So I'm gonna have the dad just go here and just make his good old famous chili, because I feel like dads are always making chili left and right. This is his oldest son. His name is Leo. And at a quick glance, you can see there's this new sheet, which is the character values under Simology. And he's not exactly the best child out there. He's pretty gross. He's doesn't have great manners. He's always shouting forbidden words while he's playing video games and watching TV. He's not super duper responsible. He is going to his job right now, but he never really takes it seriously. He's always slacking off, and I'm sure all of his coworkers aren't necessarily the biggest fan of him. So these character values can be manipulated. I mean, there isn't completely lost hope for him. If we tried really hard, we could try to parent him better so that he would inherit some better skills. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna have him take it easy. I tried to get my Sims into character when they're doing all of this. When you influence a child to do something, so for instance, let's have her just go over here and we'll influence her to just go and use the restroom. Why not? I know influence to pee sounds a little bit weird when you just see it like that, but in reality, my sister, who has 3 kids, is always making sure that her children go use the restroom before, you know, they leave, before they get in the car. Not necessarily while they're at home, but just so that we can show something simple off. So simply by clicking on children or teenagers, you can influence them to do certain things. You can help the toddlers with their basic needs, but you can't influence them to do things just because they're so young. All right, so the chili is done. We're gonna have everyone go this way. That way they can go grab some. I don't have a high chair yet. I keep forgetting to put one down, but it's okay. This is his little like eating chair outside. He always goes out here to eat some chili automatically, which is pretty adorable. Anyway, over here, see, look, they all went to go sit down together as a family, which is absolutely adorable. And depending on how you've been raising your children, if they have good or bad manners, they'll automatically wash the dishes. So what exactly are character values? They are basically what determines a Sim's ability to adapt and behave effectively in everyday life. Each value can be positive or negative. You can hover over each of the values below to view interactions that the child can do to influence character values. Parents can also influence these values by using parenting interactions. So we're gonna have him go over here. We're gonna have him start making a mess while they're distracted with all of this while they're having dinner. He's just tossing that chili on the ground. He doesn't care. He's just gonna go over there. I mean, he's still young, you know, he doesn't know any better. So both toddlers and children, you can click anywhere on the floor and you can tell them to start making a mess. Sometimes they will just do it automatically, and you can see that it is making his responsibility go low. Looks like he got the chocolate syrup and like some baking powder and is just making it go all over on the floor right now. And right now the parents don't really notice. But what's amusing is that the parents will actually react to this differently depending on how they've been raised. So for instance, with her, she has good manners, so she's more likely to react negatively to this. But sometimes with other parents that have bad manners, they'll watch this, like they'll start to notice their child making a mess, and they won't really care that much. If anything, they'll just think it's kind of endearing and adorable. And now you can see that the dad has taken notice and is watching this unfold, but he doesn't really mind it all that much, because again, he has bad manners. But his mom is not gonna let this fly at all. So we're gonna go discipline recent behavior. We're gonna be calm about this. You know, he just doesn't really know too much about his good manners yet. So we're gonna just ask him politely not to do this again. If he does it again, then we will actually be a little bit more strict and see if that'll be a little bit better. But we're gonna try to make sure that he's more responsible as he grows up. So upstairs, I'm having Victor and his daughter go and build this adorable little Lego set together. They're working together. He's basically like reading the instructions to her and kind of trying to figure this all out, which is super cool. And over here, the mom, Bianca, is hanging out with Adrian and kind of spending some time with him in his like little dollhouse. Now, Leo over here, he is, you know, pretty lazy. He just got off work right now. He's really happy to be back home. And oh, look at that. They just finished their little castle over here, which is so cool. Now over here, he absolutely hates children. He can't really stand them. So he's always being kind of rude to his siblings. So let's go over this way. Let's show off some of the more mischief interactions that we can do. So we can now flick noses, which is so rude, but pretty amazing. All of the new animations that are in this game are amazing. We can tease about them having a crush on another child in their school. We can insult their existence. My god, you can accuse of touching their possessions. You can be really rude. You can even convince them that monsters are real. And while we're doing this, you'll see that his empathy is going down a lot. Trick into believing giant chickens. You can shove them too, and you can even shout forbidden words. He's just kind of a dick. I mean, he's used to love being the only child, but ever since all of the other siblings have entered the picture, he's just really hated it all. And now they just despise each other right now. And she can't believe the curse words that he was just shouting at her. In fact, he was shouting them so loud that I'm sure his mom must have heard all this. So we're going to go to parenting. We're going to discipline, and we're going to be strict about this. We're going to go over here. We're going to yell at for being mean. Now, technically, he did break curfew because he got back home at 9 p.m., but that's no fair. He was at work. So I'm not going to punish him for that, but we will yell at him for being so rude to his sister. So we're going to go try to make him a little bit more empathetic, and it did work. It did go up a little bit. Let's go here. We're going to even try to help fix this relationship with the both of them. So we're going to try to see if we can make this brother and sister, see if they can try to hug it out a little bit and do some conflict resolution here. She is compassionate. She has great emotional control. He's going over here. Now he's been influenced to try to fix all this. We're working on a relationship. So thanks for helping us out. And now they're being a little bit more playful. Like he was just having a little bit of like a mood swing there. Oh god, that turned for the worse. Just when you think things are going well, it all goes horribly wrong again. God. But you know what? Let's go over here and let me see if the journal, where did her journal go? She must have put it somewhere else. Well, she has to do her homework. She's actually a good student and does her homework, so we'll have her do that. He does not do his homework ever. In fact, he does skip school from time to time. You know what? He's kind of lazy. He doesn't even really like doing his job, so we're going to have him go and just quit his job as well. And then we're going to have the mom go over this way. And when he quits his job, that is going to lower his responsibility. And my all-time, the thing do you not want to hear your parents say is when they go and say that they're not mad, but they're just disappointed. So we're going to go and express disappointment for quitting their job. He's on thin ice. If he does anything else again, we might have to ground him, but he doesn't really care about what she thinks. He's just going to go over here now, and we'll have him go take a shower in the meantime, and then we'll have him go write in a journal. But over here, you can see that she's doing her grade school homework, and I think when she's done with it, that's when we'll be able to encourage her behavior. In fact, no, we can do it right now. So we're going to encourage her doing her homework. That's a really good thing, and by doing that, the relationship will go up and her responsibility goes up too. So I love this because like the parents are just so much more involved, And for once, they can finally react to all of these things. Oh my god, right now he's feeling really angry. What is going on? Peeved. Why are they picking on me? Oh no, he's just not having it. All right, well, I need to get the journal. I thought I had one somewhere. I may have misplaced it, but let's go to the private journal. I'm gonna plop one down over this way, and then let's see if we can make some room here. That way he can write on that computer desk. So let's go and scribble furiously. That way he can let it all out in a slightly more healthy way instead of chewing other people out. Right now he is just not having it. Now, technically right now though, he's not having a mood swing necessarily. I mean, obviously he's feeling very emotional, but occasionally your teenagers will go through these intense mood swings where they feel really tense or really sad or angry. So already he's kind of let go a little bit by writing down his thoughts, and he's starting to feel a little bit more playful. And then over here, we'll show off a different journal interaction. In fact, let's just go by a second one, and I'll just leave the default color because I think it's really cute. And after she's done with her homework, we'll have her just write in her journal. And I just love this whole feature of being able to have the Sims express their thoughts on how they're feeling, and after they're done writing stuff, they can like revisit it, and they can just read previous entries that they wrote to like relive their past memories. I hope, is his bladder okay? He was just thinking about peeing his pants. No, it's fine. His hunger is just a little bit low, but other than that, I think everything's okay. So as he continues to do this, his emotional control is going up. Jasmine just finished her homework. Hey, what do you do? Oh, that's where the journal went. Oh my god, rude. And then he just, of course, he farts. Why wouldn't he fart? He's not even a slob, because normally only Sims that are slobs do that. But it's just because he has bad manners. And actually, his daughter ended up finding that pretty hilarious. Why is she feeling angry? Oh, just from having the aggravating conversation with her brother earlier. Fair enough, fair enough. All right, yeah, so I guess the journals will be placed in bookcases from time to time. Let's have her go write in it just for fun for a little bit. And then while we have some downtime over this way, let's go check out some of the different parenting skills that we have. There we have this adorable picture of him making his first mess. We'll just frame that up over there in the meantime. And let's go tuck his son in really quickly, because it looks like he's not tucked in. Look how adorable these lights are, by the way. Oh yeah, and I was totally right in my Create a Sim video. I wasn't too sure if what the children got in shoes were jellies or not. And they are jellies. I just didn't realize it because it was from so far away. It's why the preset for this outfit is called Mad Jelly. That just went completely over my head. So thanks to everyone that let me know about that. So now that he's done with his journal entry, it's in his inventory right now. So what we can do, like right here, we can relive memories. We're not going to do that though, just because, I mean, it's so fresh. He just wrote that. But we can have him go and try to hide his journal. And he hides it under his mattress. That way, no one else can read all of his private thoughts. And now we'll just have him go to sleep. It is 1 in the morning, so most of them should go to bed soon. I'm actually letting the kids go up a little bit too late. In fact, you know what? Let's go over here, and then we'll go to parenting and put to bed, because a brand new feature that you can do is tuck children into bed. You could always do that with the toddlers, but they added the ability to also do this with the children as well. So let's go do this. And I'm hoping that tomorrow in the next sim day that either the child will have a phase or that the teenager Leo will have a mood swing. So here's the animation for when they tuck them to sleep, which is super cute. It's very similar to the one with the toddlers, and they kiss them on the forehead, which is so adorable. Now, while we do have some downtime, let's read more about the parenting skill. So a skilled parent knows when to influence, when to encourage, and when to discipline children. They know the best way to clean up a kid and how to solve their needs. Parenting skill is built by caring for children, talking to other parents, and researching on the computer. Increasing the skill will unlock new ways to parent children and also solve their motives. And then if we go over here, to the um, character values again, I'll show you the different traits you can inherit. So with manners, you can either develop bad or good manners. With emotional control, you can either inherit uncontrolled emotions or emotional control. With empathy, you can develop insensitive or compassionate. With conflict resolution, you can become argumentative or you can be a mediator. And with responsibility, you can be either irresponsible or responsible. So here's one of the interesting things. Oh no, he's feeling kind of sad over here. No, he is a bit gloomy from time to time. Oh wait, where did he go? Oh, he was just using the restroom. Now, because Victor didn't have the best parents, he doesn't really have that fatherly instinct with him. So even when he tries to be friendly, he can actually sometimes just unintentionally insult his interest and even unintentionally crush his dreams. So he notices that his son is sad, but we're just going to pretend that he just doesn't really know how to approach him. I mean, there's kind of this distance between them a little bit, and he's trying to relate to him with his interests. He's super into piano. Well, you don't have to like it, but I do. Oh no, well, he's gonna go to school in an hour. School for Jasmine starts in an hour too. Let's go downstairs. Now, another new thing that you can do is you can make sacked lunches. So we can make veggie and hummus sandwich, a PBJ, or a tuna salad sandwich. So I'm gonna have both of them make sacked lunches. The teens can make them for themselves, so that's what I'm having them do. Clearly he's not very good at cooking though, and he's accidentally cutting himself a little bit with that knife. Meanwhile, his father over here is just like the complete opposite. However, the similarities that they have is that they're both really gross, and even though they had that awkward moment ago, they can at least bond over belching and farting. And from what I've heard, I'm not sure if it's true, I haven't had it happen yet, but I've heard that if you have them fart on command, that they can potentially accidentally basically crap themselves. They can shart. They can shart, apparently. I haven't actually witnessed it, so I'm not too sure. But see, once they finish making the food, they'll put it in their little baggie, and then we'll have him go put it in his inventory, so that way when he goes to school, he'll be able to eat that. Did the packed lunch just go in place of where I have this? This is probably a really poor location for this, but it's just such a cute little decoration. I'll just have to put this, I'll just plop it down over here in the meantime, that way it's not so much in the way. But let's go have Jasmine pick up that packed lunch before she leaves, and then totally forgot to go and clean the dishes. I should have had the child go do that to try to build their manners, but it is going to be super late. Oh no, he wants to like go cry it out. Oh my, what are you doing? You have to go to school, man. You have to go to school. Oh no, it's already so poor. Are you gonna go to school, or are you gonna just try to lay in bed all day? Nope, he's going. He probably isn't gonna have the best time over there, but at least he'll try his best. And then Jasmine will go straight to school after she takes her lunch with her. And I think it's so cute that you can actually go out of your way to pack lunches for them. And again, you're not restricted to just sandwiches. So anything that you cook, once you have the plates out in the world, you can click on them and pack it for lunch as well. So let's talk about this board over here. I haven't really touched on this all that much, but over here you can set curfew. So you can make it either for 7 p.m., 9 p.m., or 11 p.m. You can also create drawings for other people. So I'm gonna have her go make a drawing for her husband, and I'll also have her write a note for her husband as well. There's a lot of really adorable interactions that you can do with this board over here. So we'll go here, and then let's go read the note and then look at the drawing afterward. It looks like their son Adrian is still asleep right now, so we'll let him get his rest. We don't want to make him super cranky or anything for the time being. Now over here on the computer, if we go to web, we can browse parenting forums, and also alternatively, you can go and order some books from online. And when you go to the skills section, you'll notice that there are 3 different parenting books. Now, I'll just buy the latest one, I guess. It doesn't really matter because she's already maxed out her parenting skill. But there we've ordered the books, and you can see everyone's participating in these forums. If you run into other adults that are also parents in the world, you can talk to them and exchange parenting tips as well to help improve your skill too. So he finished reading the note and he thinks, nice note. Aw, those notes were so sweet. And those are some pretty drawings. So it's just really cute because you can go and you can leave all these different little notes for all the family members. And I also really like how there's all these smudges on the whiteboard. But if you don't like that and you want to be more clean like all the time, you can choose other variations of it. And there's even this cute little like chalkboard option too, which maybe I'll go with that one. That is pretty adorable as well. So this actually changes color. When it's past curfew, it will turn red. And I think we might have Leo go break curfew tonight. He kind of has a girlfriend, sort of. He has a huge crush on Cassandra Goth, and maybe we'll have him go break out past 9 p.m. so that he can go spend some quality time with her. Oh, and look over here, he has a comforting light moodlet from that little nightlight in his room. And it says, the soothing light from the nightlight was so comforting. I love how it actually influences him a little bit. We're going to go help him with his needs a little bit, though. Let's see if we can make him make a fun face. That way his fun can go up a little bit. And it's super adorable because when you do the parenting interactions with toddlers, you will actually have your Sims get down on their knees so that they're more at eye level with them and they can talk to them this way, which I always just thought that was super cute with this particular pack. All right, so it looks like Leo, unfortunately, is not doing too hot. His grades went down, and now he is a grade D student. But on the flip side over here with Jasmine, she now has a B in school. So she's doing a hell of a lot better. He's feeling super embarrassed just from having all of those poor performances and everything. And we're going to whine about unfair life. Hold on, wait. We gotta go over here. Hear your brother out. Just let him vent to you a little bit and see how this all goes. He is also gloomy, so he does tend to complain a lot. And, you know, he just doesn't want to share this with his parents. So I was really hoping that Jasmine would get a school project from school. But it's not a problem. You can just buy your own whenever you want. And there's all these different types of projects that you can work on. So we're gonna go try to make, let's go with the air pressure rocket. And we'll go assemble that outside. So let's go here. And then we'll have her go start working on this carefully. She takes pride in what she does and she tries to do everything right. So let's have her go do that. Right now, he's still feeling really embarrassed because of what happened. So we're gonna have him go and locate his journal, and then we'll have him go write another entry in it and see if that'll help him out a little bit. So I just had Leo go write and use his journal again, and he's actually feeling a little bit better now. So from writing in journal, look back and laugh. Leo had a very embarrassing day, but it's all in the past now. It's actually kind of funny when Leo thinks about it. And now that he's a little bit happier, we're gonna have him just go and play on his piano a little bit. That's definitely his muse. He may not be really on top of his academics and he doesn't do his schoolwork all that often, but he is extremely talented. Oh god, I like how the moment he goes back into his room and he like sees his backpack, he's just like, oh god, it's all coming back to me. But maybe he'll be able to relieve some stress by playing with his keyboard over here, since that is how he can go and relieve his stress, since this is his like #1 passion in life. And then all of them over here are feeling extremely focused. Oh wow, I like how even little Adrian's over here joining in on the conversation. So even though he can't use the object himself, obviously, he's still part of the whole conversation going on this way. And just like that, they finished the rocket. And they're so happy about it. So obviously we gotta go launch this. And they're all super happy and just like clapping. It's so cute. I love how there's all these different little projects that you can make together. And a lot of them are just for like hobbies. Like if you just want to have a cool little display or toy to use in your own build. Or again, when you get assigned from school, you will have to turn them in and you'll get credit for them. But yeah, she's just diligent work from completing a school project, finishing a school project with good results makes you happy. So we'll just put this in her inventory for now. And then let's go over this way and let's go try to encourage her for completing school projects. And also, wow, for good grades. See, she's doing everything pretty well. And then over here with Leo, see, now he's back in his happy place after he's playing the piano for a little while. Unfortunately, she's feeling very playful, which is not a good thing. You don't want to do that. Oh, he's having a phase right now. I didn't even realize that he was having a phase at this moment. Let me look at the moodlets. He is feeling sad, but that's because he's gloomy. So let's go up here and then let's go ask about his phase. Let's see what's going on and it can maybe help. We can also, yeah, encourage playing music to wind down. She does see that as a good thing. So let's go encourage that instead of him like biting out his sister as he normally does. Let me enjoy my mean streak. Disciplining my actions will make me behave. Do you really want to spoil my fun? Oh, okay. Well, we'll just leave him alone. I guess we won't ask him about that. I didn't realize that he was angry though. I wonder if a moodlet like just didn't take into effect there. Let's go play doctor with this adorable little toy over this way. I kind of want to show off what that looks like. Because when your children play with this, they will get more empathy as they do this. And I'm trying to remember what they raise. Oh, they raise their mental skill by playing around with this as well. And you can see that she's trying to like diagnose this little teddy bear with what problems it has, and hopefully she'll be able to remedy whatever is going wrong with this poor little teddy. So, you know, we haven't really played with the dad all that much, Victor, and it seems that his son Leo is going downstairs and he left his journal out for anyone to snoop in. So we're gonna have him go snoop in his journal right now, and then I'm gonna try to have Leo go over this way and see if we can walk in on him. He was feeling hungry, but he just forgot that he left that journal out. So here it goes. Let's see if he'll manage to catch him red-handed. I'm not sure if it's gonna be just in time or not. He's coming up. This is very stressful. I don't know if it's gonna happen or not. Is he gonna catch him? Is he gonna react to this? I'm not really sure if he is or not. But there he is. He's coming. Oh, he just closed it right there. So sly. All right then. He's like, did you look in my journal? Did you? You know what? We can mock uncool adult. We're going to accuse him of reading the journal, which, I mean, obviously he did do. But we're going to be a little bit mean with him over here. That way we can show off the more rude interactions with teens against adults. And we can also act tough. What else can we do around here? We can go argue about different things. So we can argue about the house rules. So we'll go do that. And then what's really interesting over here with very confident Snoop journal from snooping successfully. What a tantalizing read that was. Victor just read through another person's journal and it was deliciously entertaining. Oh my god. So he's not really being super rational. We're gonna go assert his correctness though. Basically he's gonna be saying that he has every right to snoop through his journal. We're gonna comment about his appearance too. He's really not happy with the hair dye in his hair at all. So you can see there's a lot more conflict that you can have with the children over here. And it's just pretty fascinating how many more interactions have been added here. Over here, there's a teaching moment that's happening. I've been waiting for something like this to occur. So the daughter is worried about not being smart enough. I've been trying to do homework for school, but the last assignments have felt really hard. Maybe I'm not smart enough to do it. What do you think? So she's asking her mom for advice. Spend more time, practice makes perfect. Focus on different topics or get tutoring from a classmate. Typically, you don't see the results of each effect, but because she has the max parenting skill, we do get this. So I would say out of all these that she would most likely pick just spend more time and that practice makes perfect. And because of this, her responsibility has increased, but her emotional control has decreased slightly. I like how they're having this little heart-to-heart in the bathroom over here. Oh, she had a lot of fun with playing doctor, apparently. So look at that. Battling imaginary sickness and dealing with the drama of hospital life. All with the handy, dull patient. So let's see what moodlets are going on over here. Meanie from mean streak childhood phase. There's nothing better than someone else's misery to boost one's spirit. Oh my god. Oh yeah, there's the mean moodlet. Oh my god. From both sides losing an argument. Why can't they understand? No amount of logic and passion could move your foe. And he's just taking that selfie right there in the middle of all of this. We can encourage arguing. That's a special trait with him. Maybe he'll try to have this as a teaching moment, saying that this is a good thing. Thank you? I can't tell if that was a compliment or a criticism. Oh, I think that was in regards to when we were talking about his appearance. This is a pretty... Oh, we can go talk about journal entries. Oh god, we can basically admit to it that we were snooping around. How is he gonna react to this, I wonder? Is he gonna be okay with it? I mean, I guess they're fine with it now. I guess it's all water under the bridge, and now his emotional correctness has gone up. So you know what? Even though Victor's parenting techniques aren't very traditional, they do kind of work, but his son is still going over here and just cussing up a storm constantly. You know what though? Leo is just not having this. He's feeling a little bit frustrated. So we're gonna have him just sneak out of the house past curfew. And now we're over here in Willow Creek. So I'm gonna have him go break curfew, and I'm gonna have him try to go say hello to Cassandra Goth. We're going to trash talk another sim, and we're gonna have him trash talk his dad. Basically, he just wants to really vent to his friend over here. I like how Bella and Goth are just reading while standing up. What a bunch of weirdos. That sounds terrible. I'll talk to Victor myself. Oh god, okay, I didn't realize she was gonna go and do that. I like how Mortimer's just like clearly eavesdropping. Hold on, let's have them go outside in front. That way they'll have a little bit more privacy. And let's show off some of the other interactions here that are teen specific. So we can boast about messing around, which is the teen version of woohooing. I wonder if she'll be impressed by that or not. Probably not. She's probably kind of... Oh, actually she was impressed. We're boasting about also growing up. We can obsess about favorite video games. And also we can rant and rave just so that he can try to relax oh so slightly. So when we go to mean also, we can act tough. We already saw that, but with teens specifically, you can throw shade. So we'll do that. Maybe he doesn't like the video game that she just mentioned for liking, so he's gonna just publicly shade her for that. Oh, she's just walking straight in. She's not having any of that. She's like, you can go home now. Which honestly, same. If anyone just like came to my house and just like insulted my favorite game, I'd be like, okay, bye. Like, I'm no longer here for you. So now let's have him go back home. There's no way in hell he's gonna get straight past his dad to go back to his room without being noticed, because he noticed he wasn't here. So I'm having him stay up so he can confront him. He's still feeling a little bit deliciously evil from snooping in his journal. And now he has a reason to go over here, discipline his recent behavior, and it's time to punish him for breaking curfew. So we can either give him a timeout or ground, but we're going to go ground him, and we're going to take away the one thing that he absolutely loves in life. And basically, he can absolutely no longer play music of any kind. He can't listen to it, he can't play it, and he is grounded for 24 hours. I've been grounded and can't listen to music. But yeah, no, it actually goes beyond that. So if we go over here, you can try to play stealthily. So like, you know, obviously this is something that you would normally do when the parents out of, you know, at work or something like that, and you're trying to get away with it. But just for the sake of this video, I'm going to have him go over there and start playing the piano, just kind of as a big FU to his dad. And I'll show you what happens when he runs in on him. He hears that piano, even as he's using the restroom. And he's just like, I'm not having any of that. So automatically, right away, we'll go and reprimand him for breaking curfew. He's feeling playful right now, too. He's breaking ground. It's so exhilarating to do stuff that shouldn't be done. I like how he goes over there to sit his butt on the piano. He's like, this is mine now. Get away from here. And now his responsibility has gone down even more. So it's going down there. His conflict resolution's almost down also. So I'm going to have him continue being mean. He's just having none of this. He just wants to go and curse at him. We're going to pester him and just basically going to try to make them enemies now. I just can't believe the fact that he actually gets so happy from being so mean. Like, how evil is he that he's actually enjoying arguing like this? Oh my god. What have I done? What have I done with this child? And now that he's gone too far into the red, you can see that he has developed the argumentative trait as well, and now they despise each other. So I guess the whole saying like father like son so far really does apply, seeing as how both of them have inherited both of the same traits as growing up, which is a bit of a shame. He's feeling energized though because he's from winning an argument. They've been arguing all night long. I realized I was making a mistake. I was doing a bunch of mean interactions and that was having the empathy go down when I should have been doing specifically arguing. And when you argue, that is when the conflict resolution actually goes down. And now he wants to go hit poor Bularfi over here. He just wants to let out all of his stress. My god. But this is just like a little bit of a glimpse of some of the new stuff that's been added. As you can see, there's a lot of brand new interactions with the different ages. There's also a bunch of cool new objects that they can interact with. They can build all this nice stuff. There's all those different science experiments that they can build. You kind of have to keep playing on a day-to-day basis for different things to occur. Like I said, children sometimes do go through phases, and occasionally they'll want to specifically only eat certain things or only dress a certain way. I'm not really too sure of how many examples there are, because this is one of those game packs where there's just a bunch of new and surprising things that are thrown at you each and every single time. But I hope that this gives at least a little bit of an insight on what to expect from the game pack. And it is something that, like I said, it requires really long-term play. So it's a little hard to showcase it in just one video. But the whole character value system, in my opinion, is so cool. I like that parenting in this game is a lot more complex. I know, oh god, she just started like shouting over here. She must have overheard her brother shouting some words, and she's just shouting words that she should not be shouting. Oh no, we need to go over there. We need to discipline her so that she does not shout those forbidden words ever again. Okay, there's already a bad apple with the siblings, with her children. We can't let another one fall down the same path. But yeah, I'll be definitely doing a let's play eventually, focusing on this, and then when I resume my city living and vampires let's play, we'll dabble with it a little bit too and kind of check out some of the different paths that we can take with parenting. So it's really awesome because it allows for so many combinations for you on how to handle how you raise your children. Oh, and I'm mistaken. So by having her do that school project optionally, she did get extra credit for it, and it made her grades go up. So even if you voluntarily do them, your performance still goes up. So good to know, because that was the first time I did one without the school signing it. But yeah, anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.